A woman is never going to walk up to you and say, "I want you, do something about it." That's not how this works. That's never been how this works. But here's what does happen, and this is the part most men completely miss. She communicates through her hands, not her words, not her smile, her hands. Because hands are the one part of the body most people forget to control. Your face can fake a polite expression. Your voice can fake enthusiasm, but your hands tell the truth every single time. By the time you think she might be interested, she's probably been signaling it for the past 20 minutes. And if you miss those signals, she won't repeat them. She'll just quietly redirect that energy towards someone who's actually paying attention. Here are the 6 hand signals that mean she's already made her decision. Signal 1. She touches her hair and lets her hand trail down to her neck. It's not just the hair touch. Pay attention to what happens after. A woman adjusting her hair will touch it, fix it, move on. But when she's attracted to you, her hand moves up to her hair and then slowly drifts down to her neck or collarbone. That trailing motion is the signal. She's slowing it down deliberately. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body. Exposing it is a primal trust signal. She's drawing your attention to a place she feels comfortable letting you notice. If you see this and just keep talking about the same topic like nothing shifted, she's going to assume you're not reading the room, and she'll emotionally pull back without saying a word. Signal 2. Her fingers keep moving over nearby objects. Watch her hands when you're sitting across from her. Is she slowly running her fingers along the stem of a glass, tracing the edge of a menu, moving her fingertips along the strap of her bag? That's not boredom. That's not nervous fidgeting. That's her body redirecting an impulse it can't act on yet. She wants to touch you. The social situation won't let her, so her hands transfer that energy onto the nearest available object. When you understand this, you stop seeing it as a habit and start seeing it for what it actually is: barely managed attraction with nowhere else to go. Signal 3. She touches your arm. This one is direct. When a woman reaches out and places her hand on your arm during conversation, she has crossed a real threshold. People don't casually touch others they're not drawn to. If she puts her hand on your forearm while laughing at something you said, that was not accidental. If she taps your shoulder to make a point, that was not just animated talking. She's checking your reaction. Do you lean in? Do you freeze? Do you return the contact? Your response tells her whether it's safe to keep escalating. 1 touch means she's interested. 2 touches means she's very interested. 3 touches with no response from you means she's starting to wonder if you're even picking up what she's putting down. Signal 4. She shows you her open palms. Almost nobody talks about this one. Watch where her palms are facing. When she rests her hands on the table with palms up, gestures with open hands while talking, or passes you something with a deliberate palm-up presentation, her body is communicating openness. Closed palms, hands tucked away, arms folded. Those are guarded signals. Open palms facing you means she has nothing to hide from you right now. She's not protecting herself from you. She's inviting you in. The most telling thing about this signal is that she's not consciously doing it. Her attraction has already activated a trust response in her body, and her hands are just following that. She can't fake this, which means when you see it, you're seeing something completely real. Signal 5. Her fingers graze yours. When a woman finds a reason to touch your hand, comparing hand sizes, jokingly reading your palm, brushing her fingers against yours while passing something, she has already made her decision. Hand-to-hand contact carries more weight than almost any other casual touch. The moment her fingers graze yours, something shifts in that interaction for both of you. And this is exactly where a lot of men fumble it. She creates that small bridge between her hand and yours, and he pulls back immediately like he touched something hot. The window opens and closes in about 3 seconds. When her fingers find yours, stay there. Don't rush. Don't pull away. Let that moment breathe. That calm, confident stillness communicates more about who you are than anything you could possibly say. Signal 6. She exposes the inside of her wrist. The inner wrist is thin-skinned, vein visible, and instinctively protected. When a woman lets her inner wrist face toward you, resting her arm on the table with palm up, adjusting a bracelet and leaving her wrist in your line of sight, resting her chin on her hand with wrist turned your way, she's sending a signal that goes much deeper than conversation. Exposing a vulnerable part of the body to someone is an instinctive communication. It means she feels safe enough to stop protecting herself around you. You don't do that around people you're guarded with. You do it around people you genuinely trust. If her wrists are consistently open and facing toward you, she's not just comfortable, she's saying something. Here's the part nobody tells you about all of this. These signals have an expiration date. A woman doesn't broadcast her attraction indefinitely. She'll send one signal, then another, maybe a third. And if she gets nothing back, no warmth, no acknowledgement, no reciprocation, she pulls every single one of those signals back. Her hands go to her lap. Her body angles slightly away. She picks up her phone, and the man sitting across from her is left wondering why the energy completely changed, not realizing she gave him the full map and he just never moved. The window is real. It opens, it closes, and when it closes, it doesn't slam. It makes a quiet click, and most men don't even hear it until it's already too late. Now you know what to listen for.